basketball's name. But you know what? We're going to have a big-time matchup this evening as the guys are getting ready to battle down on the court.
Let's do it. They're ready to go, and so are we. Irving, that's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
And they call it.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Westbrook to Capella. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
No basket.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. And the finish at the rim. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
It's Rockets ball. Jared Allen snatching it out of the air. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Irving with the basketball. They trail by 1. To Durant. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Irving to Durant. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
James Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Fast pace, Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
Durant to Irving. Here comes the screen. It's Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. surveys the floor, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's Westbrook. Tucker, the shot, almost. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
First one, count it.
Good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line. Irving. Swings it. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
DeAndre Jordan tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 of 4 now. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Houston takes over. Screen coming. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Jordan. From long range. Rebound taken in by Fareed. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And hits the first free throw.
For the Nets, number 31, Jarrett Allen.
Goes 2 for 2. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The first quarter's complete with the Rockets in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 8. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Substitution being made in this one.
Houston, number 13, James Harden. And number 10, Eric Gordon.
Westbrook to Capella. Jarrett Allen sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Jarrett Allen. Westbrook to Harden. James Harden. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Screen on your right.
Harden to Capella. No good. To Durant.
Shoot it.
Fires the 3. Steps out and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. And
Harden.
number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To the basket is Harden, but his shot's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down by 1. To Durant. It's good.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Russ at the controls. To Capella. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times.
A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Harden in possession. They're down 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. And James Harden knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving. Clint Capella pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that... out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Durant drills the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 3.
In the second quarter.
To Dinwiddie. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it. It's a 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Harden buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time
In for both sides.
Number 2, Torian Prince. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets. Number 30.
Irving To Dinwiddie. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's in the hands of Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last.
Durant. And the rebound taken down by Houston. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First half in the books with the Nets in front. In the third. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Capella. Rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Off the mark.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gained from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Dinwiddie. Harden's on him. For 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
They work it to Capella. Down low. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here comes the screen. Irving is good. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
KD for 2. Wide open look, won't go. A pass stolen by the Nets. Durant against the former MVP. From long range, knocks it down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Irving to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Not that time. Harden had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Beyond the arc for 3. Not done yet, and the rebound comes to Durant. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Tucker to Westbrook. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Durant across the timeline. Up 6 to Dinwiddie. The drive right to the basket. Durant. Tough shot. He hits. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Here come some changes. Kenny Atkinson turning to his reserves. Westbrook. Rebound comes to Kyrie.
Remaining in the third quarter.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Harden. Second effort. Capella. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passers...
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
To Rivers. Won't go. To Dinwiddie. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 10. And count the basket.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Tucker. Drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Dinwiddie with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Durant against Tucker to Dinwiddie. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And now Houston has the basketball. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 13, James Harden.
Harden. Off the mark. No good. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Shot for James Harden. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Flushes it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Harden into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Works it up top. 4-3. Can't connect. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Harris sizing up Green. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buries.
But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. Jordan. Durant. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. .4-3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving. Had a chance, but it's no good. Jared Allen with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Hey, kick me the ball.
Kyrie. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Well, can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kyrie knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here's Irving into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Durant. Kevin Durant. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Won't go down.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
Irving. To Jordan. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Kyrie Irving with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Here comes the screen. Durant. Tough matchup against Durant. To Dinwiddie from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Substitutions. Brooklyn.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
To Jordan. Irving. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the
Made in this one.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fires the 3. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Deep left corner. Fires the 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Count it. Three-pointer is good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down by 15. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Irving brings the ball up court. Oh, denied!
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Irving. Kyrie Irving. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Here's a chance from long range. Drills the 3. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Irving to Durant. And that one out of bounds off a net. Brooklyn with the basketball. Kyrie lets it go. Kyrie Irving can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. Irving with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
goes to the right side. Irving. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Irving. Kevin Durant pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he'll head to the line. Kevin Durant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
I got ball. That's me.
Surveys the floor to Durant.
Shot up.
Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Durant.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Lets it fly from long range. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Durant. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New blood coming in for both sides. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Kyrie Irving. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Durant to the basket, but he can't finish. To Irving. Driving right to the basket. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Lobs it up. Jordan. Over to the right side. Kyrie Irving. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Irving to Jordan. For 3, and it's good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Irving to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Long heave from three-quarters court. The quarter comes to an end. The Nets have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Durant to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Irving. To Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Irving to Durant. For 3. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
To Dinwiddie. From long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches. Oh!
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Irving to Durant. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Buries the trifecta.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Gets it in the right corner. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 12, Joe Harris.
Durant. Oh, that breaks the streak after 5 straight makes. It's no good. To Jordan.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves.
Nets are in the penalty.
To Durant. Fires the 3. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe box someone, or maybe just double team.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Jordan. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
DeAndre. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Kevin Durant sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries the 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Going to launch beyond the arc. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Nets have it. Pass to the rim. It's theirs now. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. It's a 5-second violation. Durant with the basketball up top. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. And they'll go to the Hacker-Jordan strategy and send DeAndre to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Brooklyn Nets.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Irving. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
That's his second.
Joe Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 77% at the line. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Desperation shot here from half court. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all net so far. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Jarrett Allen sends it away.
Just erasing the...
Irving. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Durant. Has a look. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down a bundle. Durant. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Durant. To Irving. Beyond the arc for three. And Kyrie Irving, odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Are making substitutions.
Number 12, Joe Harris.
Durant to Dinwiddie.
For the Brooklyn Nets.
For three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Has a chance, that's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Down low to Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Irving. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Over to the right side. And the rebound comes down to Jordan.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth.
And a putback slam.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Dinwiddie from long range. The Nets have the rebound. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Here come some changes. Irving to Dinwiddie. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Irving. To Jordan. Down low. Throws it up.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. Go.
Jordan sets him up.
Watch cutter.
5 to shoot. Durant to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shot the ball, shot the ball.
Jordan to Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Jordan. That's not his range. It's no good. DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.